Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am so excited because I am bringing you my spring capsule fragrance collection, basically my spring recommendations. I love filming seasonal fragrance recommendations and I know they're some of your favorite videos as well. And do you know what? I'm just going to get straight into this. Before we do though, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe, hit the bell. Do come and follow me over on TikTok and Instagram as well. I post almost daily videos over on TikTok, mainly fragrance, some beauty and fashion. Anyway, I am rambling, let's get into this. I am going to kick this off with what I think is the best fragrance launch of the year so far, of the ones that I've tried, and it is Parfums de Marly Valère. I love this fragrance. It is just the most beautiful, airy, musky, floral fragrance. It's so ethereal. It's got white peach, bergamot and mandarin in the top, so it's got like a little bit of a fruitiness just lifting the fragrance. It's got some aldehydes in which give the fragrance this sort of clean feel, but they're not sort of overbearing because I'm not a huge fan of aldehydes. They just kind of add that clean feel to the fragrance. It's got a gorgeous floral heart. You predominantly get lots of citrusy orange blossom. It does have a citrusy feel, this fragrance, and it's got other floral notes, but they're more so just supporting, and it's got this musky base and it's got a hint of sweetness in there. It overall has this aura of class and sophistication. I love this. It's going to be so perfect for spring and summer. Moving on to Commodity Milk in their personal scent space. You know why I'm holding this little travel size up, and it is because I've included it in my travel trio. If you don't know, if you've been living under a rock, if you haven't been watching my content recently, you might not know that I launched a travel fragrance trio in collaboration with Commodity, and I included my 3 top scents from the brand, and I included Milk Personal because for me, I wear this at any time of year, but it just suits springtime so well because it's this gorgeous, airy, fluffy marshmallow, and it's that airy quality that makes it so perfect for not just the colder weather. A lot of marshmallow scents I feel have this sort of sweetness that just doesn't really work when the weather's warmer, whereas this does. I wore this last summer. I really love it. It's just, like I say, fluffy, airy marshmallow, but it's got skin musk as a note as well, so it's got this sort of sexy quality. It's got a little bit of a woody base, so it's still sophisticated while smelling like fun and flirty, and I just love it. And yeah, like I said, it's available in my travel trio along with Velvet Expressive and Gold in the Bold scent space. But this is my baby, and I'll link this along with all of the other fragrances in the description box below for you. This is limited edition, so if you want to get your hands on it, do so quickly. Next, I am so excited to share this fragrance with you guys. It is truly exquisite, and it is Graf Lesser de la Rona 3. Graf created a full fragrance collection inspired by the Lesser de la Rona, which, if you don't know, is the world's largest emerald cut diamond crafted by Graf, and it is, I mean, there aren't words to describe how beautiful it is, but I love that they created a collection inspired by it. I love that the cap is shaped like a diamond. I love that the body of the bottle is in a baguette cut. It is just so beautiful, and this bottle is so weighty. The quality is just amazing. This is a rose fragrance, and it is truly one of the most incredible rose fragrances I've ever smelled in my entire life. It is just, it smells like, imagine you're in a huge rose garden. The most beautiful roses you've ever seen just go on for miles and miles, and the borders of this garden are lined with violets. And it's truly ethereal and otherworldly. It's got some pink pepper and some saffron, which give the fragrance this spicy kick. It's also got bergamot in the opening, which just lifts it. It's got this beautiful sweet vanilla running through it. It's so smooth. And then it's got this gorgeous grounded slightly resinous base of labdanum and patchouli. The patchouli in this fragrance does have that earthy feel. It has this ever so slightly almost dirty quality to it, and it just works in this fragrance so well. I am gonna go as far as to say this is a masterpiece of a fragrance. It is so luxurious and so elegant and so refined. You truly have to try this one. It is wow, just wow. Next I have Amouage Sunshine. This is one of my favorite fragrances from Amouage, and I'm so happy to finally have a bottle. This was sent to me from Twisted Lily, so obviously you can use my discount code KATE10 across the website. They hold some incredible niche brands, but Amouage Sunshine is just the most bright, uplifting, fruity tobacco fragrance, and I love that it's a tobacco fragrance that will just work so well in the warmer weather. It's got this sort of fruity apricot feel, which is coming from Osmanthus, which is so interesting. And it's got this sort of light tobacco. I love that it's a light tobacco because you get that tobacco feeling without it ever becoming heavy. It's so bright, it's just a happy fragrance. There's some blackcurrant and almond in here as well. There's jasmine, magnolia and vanilla in here as well, which all just sort of work to round the fragrance out. You mainly get that apricot-y tobacco feel, and I'm just so into it, guys. It is so like it's got this juicy quality to it. It's a very complex scent as well. As with all Amouage fragrances, you get that really refined quality coming through, and it's just such a winner for spring and summer. Next I have Creed Love in White. If you've been watching me for a good few years, you will know that this is just such a staple for me, and I feel like I haven't mentioned this in quite a while. This is a new bottle, and I just really wanted to give this fragrance some love because it's so amazing. It is the most gorgeous fresh floral fragrance. I mainly get iris and magnolia from this, but there is rose in here as well. It's got this sort of musky quality, which I absolutely love. And it's got a rice note, which is so interesting. I really feel like it makes the fragrance so unique. I absolutely love it. Although I do find this to be a little bit of a polarizing scent. I feel like people either love this fragrance or they're really not into it at all. And I do think it's that rice note. And for me, like I say, I love it. I think it's so unique, and I think it adds a really interesting touch to the fragrance, but it's definitely one to try before you buy. I personally, I just think it's amazing for spring and summer. It's so fresh and it's so elegant and luxurious, but so easy to wear at the same time. It's got this crisp quality to it, which I absolutely love. It is truly, in my opinion, one of the best fresh florals. If you're a fresh floral girl like myself, this is definitely one to check out if you haven't already. Next I have Tardes by Carner Barcelona. This is inspired by Late Summer Afternoon, and it is the most gorgeous, warm, ambery floral scent. It's got a strong almond note, which is really just supported by the florals, and it's got this very sort of solar, sunny, kind of balmy quality to it. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's got a really sort of sensual feel, but you could wear this daytime or nighttime. I absolutely love this. Next I have what I consider to be an absolute underrated gem from Kayali. It is their Musk 12 fragrance. I feel like maybe this might be overshadowed by Kayali's louder scents. This is softer. It's a beautiful, clean, airy floral musk. It's got lotus flower in here. It's got jasmine. It's got this beautiful soft vanilla, some sandalwood. Honestly, it creates this beautiful, ethereal, floaty, goddess-like aura. Truly, I think this is so stunning. I love wearing it when I'm fresh out of the shower. Like I said, it's got this sort of clean vibe to it, which I love. The musk is a very clean musk. It's slightly powdery, it's slightly creamy, and for me, having a good musk fragrance in my collection is an absolute staple, because as you know, I love to layer my fragrances, and I love layering over a musk. It just sort of helps to fix your fragrance down, it helps it to last longer. And also you can spray your fragrance directly over the top of this if you're layering, but also what I love to do is just wear this in the morning, and then if I want to switch my fragrance up later in the day, on an evening, maybe I want to wear something a bit heavier, it's so easy to layer fragrances on top of this. It is truly a beautiful fragrance. I love it. Next I have Nishane Zene. This is such a fun and flirty fragrance. I really love it. It's this gorgeous fruity mix of rhubarb, blackcurrant and grapefruit. There's this lovely floral heart of gardenia and rose, but then it's got this vanilla and sandalwood in the base. It is sweet, but it's got this freshness to it. So while it is sweet, it's never going to become cloying in the heat. So it's going to work perfectly for spring and summer. And this fragrance just brings to mind, for me, a girl who, you know that girl, she's really bubbly, she loves to talk to everyone loves her, she's always busy, like her social calendar is always full. She gets up early in the morning and she goes to Pilates, she walks her dog, she does all of the things, and she always looks amazing. This is the fragrance that she wears. Truly, it's so nice. Next I have Maison Francis Kurkdjian L'Homme à la Rose. This works perfectly for men and women in my opinion. It is completely unisex. I find this so easy to wear as a woman, so ladies, please don't let the name deter you. I really think this is an amazing rose fragrance, especially for spring and summer. It's got this really fresh quality to it. It's got this sort of citrusy, juicy feel, and it's coming from grapefruit, which is so nice. I really love this. It feels very clean, it's very uplifting, and it's got clary sage, which gives it this green, slightly aromatic touch. I feel very put together when I wear this, and like I say, I think it's going to be perfect as the weather gets warmer because it's got that very clean, uplifting, refreshing feel. Next I have Fleur Apricot Privé. Guys, I am having such a fruity moment right now, which is so odd for me because usually I'm not drawn to fruity fragrances. I feel like for me to enjoy a fruity fragrance, it really has to be giving something a bit more than just, you know, basic fruitiness. Which this does. It is incredible. It is this gorgeous, juicy apricot with spicy cardamom, and then it's got this creamy sort of buttery feel to it. It's sweet, it is so delicious. It honestly smells like a dessert, and I think this is the perfect sort of transitional winter to spring fragrance because it's got that juicy apricot, but then you've also got the warmth from the cardamom, which is so nice. There's some plum in here as well, and some tonka, which you get. There's also some supporting florals and woody notes, but it's mainly that apricot with the cardamom and just this creaminess, and it is delicious. This next fragrance is Springtime in a Bottle. It is Wilhelm Parfumery Room Service. This is such a gorgeous, fresh, airy, musky floral. It's got this real sort of crisp, clean feel to it, which I absolutely love. It's got this brightness to it. It reminds me of, you know, like when you've just opened your curtains and the light just fills the room. That is what this fragrance smells like. It is a ray of sunshine. It is so bright and airy and just perfect for spring and summer. You can wear this so easily just day to day, and it is beautiful. Again, this is from Twisted Lily, so you can use my discount code KATE10, but I feel like quite a few of the fragrances that I'm mentioning are actually available on Twisted Lily, but like I say, I will link everything below for you guys. And this next fragrance I bought a few weeks ago, and it was one of those when I just smelled it and I needed it, and that rarely happens to me with fragrances, but it is Tiziana Terenzi Cassiopeia, and oh guys, This is truly beautiful. It honestly smells, when I first smelled this, I was like, this reminds me of Xerjoff Herba Pura, and you know how much I love Xerjoff Herba Pura. Like, that is my jam all over. However, this fragrance, I didn't think it was possible to top Herba Pura, but for me this fragrance honestly tops it, because it's got that sort of fresh, sweet, fruity thing going on. There's passion fruit in here. It's also very, very musky like Herba Pura is, but the difference is that this smells much more feminine and softer. It doesn't have that dry woodiness that Herba Pura has, which I love that about Herba Pura. But there's something about this that is just so much more feminine and soft, and I'm so in love with it. Like I say, it's passion fruit, it's very, very fruity. It's got this sort of tropical shampoo vibe, and I mean that in the best way possible. It smells so refined, but it also smells like tropical shampoo. It smells like, imagine you're on holiday, okay? And you've been bronzing your skin in the sun all day, you go back to your hotel room, you shower, you use all your good products, and you know when your hair is like drying naturally in the sun and it kind of like the scent of your shampoo like wafts? That's what this smells like. It smells like the most beautiful bronzed goddess of a woman with the most beautiful freshly washed hair. It's got this sweetness to it, but it's also very fresh. I am in love with this scent, honestly. Like I say, I had to buy it like immediately. This cap could be used as a weapon. The whole bottle is so heavy and so luxurious, and I love that this actually comes with a little travel cap in the box, so if you are actually traveling with this, it's going to be so much easier just having the little travel cap. Love that. And I love the constellation art on the top. It's just beautiful. Absolutely love this. Even the bottle just looks like spring and summer to me. I feel like this was the longest video ever. Like I said, if you want to get your hands on one of my limited edition travel trios, I will link it down below for you guys. There is a very, very limited amount. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the fragrances that I've mentioned. Also, as always, please leave me any of your own recommendations for me, because I'd love to check them out. Give the video a cheeky little thumbs up as always, and hopefully I'll catch you in my next video, guys. Bye!